All right, travelers, here we are, Journey 12. We just spent a great couple of days out in Death Valley, and now we're going to talk about India. Now, in my one of my previous videos, I talked about doing adventures over time. And this is one of those ones you could do over time. But also, I would recommend if you're going to go, make it a more of a multi-city visit to really, make the best of your time. It's a long journey, so I travel from the United States to India. It is a long travel and can be expensive, the flights in themselves. How you fly, we're going to talk about some of those decisions as we got into, but we're heading to India and we're going to do it in 3 stops. So over the next couple of weeks, we'll go to some different cities and take in the sights of those individual cities in themselves. So let's go. So first, my disclaimer: I'm not paid for any of the services or products that I use. They work for me, and they may work for you as well. I highly depend on some of these tools when I do my travel to keep myself organized and understand opening times, costs, things like that that I want to know before I go. So, as I've said in the past, that I kind of view my travels as kind of as a three-way journey. One is the planning for the journey, two is completing the journey, and then three is reliving it through the pictures and videos that I capture while I'm on site at any one of the locations. So here, you have to know where you want to go, how much time you have to spend, and even how much money you have to spend for the travel. Do you have 2 days or 2 weeks? What do you want to do? What do you want to see while you're there? That can make a difference all in itself. I kind of like to have some things planned, then I like to have a lot of what I'll call plan B, things I can do either based on weather, based on time, based on temperature. I can do that. And as I've said in some places that, I'll drive and I'll hike and I'll walk with the best of everybody. But sometimes it's just places that, you need assistance and either using a livery service or a tour service may be the best option. Now, for me personally, I'm sure that I could drive in India and be successful. But I'd much rather enjoy seeing the sights and having someone else who's accustomed to the traffic, the style of driving. So in this case, I leveraged, livery services to get me from location to location while I was in India. But that's something to plan on as part of how you want to travel. From city to city, clearly we need to fly from city to city. India is an enormous country. And so doing your visit, go to one city, then fly to the next one, do your travels, fly to the next one. So again, talking about transport, accommodations, those are the things to really plan out well in advance. And then I'll have a caution coming up. So in the destination, yeah, TripAdvisor, YouTube, number of tour companies. You could even use TripAdvisor, get a travel guide as far as, one of the like Lonely Planet or DK to kind of show you, give you some ideas of where you may want to go. Ideation is really, a lot of how I do my travel is I hear the idea, I investigate the idea, and then I go and do it. And hopefully through some of my videos that I've inspired you to get out and check out some of these locations yourself. So, as I've said in the past, I use a couple of tools over and over again. Wonderlog is one of those tools. It's free for the initial use, and then once you use it more and more, and you want to hold those trips, then you get into a paid subscription model. I find it's feasible for me, and so I use these. So as I'm looking up ideas and places to go, I can log it into here, and then I can look at the map and I can really situate and base my day's travels based on those points of interest that I've listed. Also helps me keep track of where do I want to go, what are their open hours, how much is it going to cost if there's a fee associated with it, and really helps me set the gauge of my day. Or if I don't get to finish something, I can start there, where I left off, and then continue on from there. So it's about using the tools to their advantage. So, what do I plan to do and see here? Just some really top highlights. I am very much a people person. I love to people watch and just see how the activity, how the lifestyles of people interact. So, going to marketplaces and things like that, places of worship, are very much of interest to me. And so, we're going to break our travel to India into three different city stops, if you will. So I'm gonna use Bangalore or Bangalore as a base, and then travel outward from there, and we'll go across to Mysore or Mysuru. And so some fabulous sights there to see in Mysore, the Mysore Palace, just an absolute wonderful sight to see. In Bangalore, the banyan tree. This tree is like 5, 6 acres. It is an enormous tree to see how the tree reaches out with a branch and then drops a branch down to the ground and then just continues to grow outward from the main trunk. And then we have some adventures there while we're there at the banyan tree. But the marketplaces, the temples in itself, just fabulous. Our second base is going to be out of Delhi, and so we're going to see Red Fort, the Lotus Temple, Gandhi's tomb. We're going to take a venture down to Agra to see the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort there as well. The famous stone artisans there, just beautiful pieces of work, of inlay work that's done there, and very similar to what the method that was used on the Taj Mahal. We're also going to venture out into Jaipur, and we're going to have a visit out to the Ambar Palace and see some of the wonderful puppeteers that are out there in the Pink City there out in Jaipur. Just a great trip that was headed out there. And then our last stop, we're going to come into Bangalore, go north, and then we're going to cross over to the eastern on the Bengal Sea, and go to Chennai, where we're going to see Napier Bridge and St. Thomas Shrine and Marina Beach and a number of temples there in Chennai. So we kind of did it in 3 stops, and that's how we're going to do the videos for this adventure that we did to India in itself. Just a fabulous country, fabulous country. Food, the people. Very excited to bring you this ideation for India. So, as I said, if you don't have a mechanism to keep track of your travels, or you want to share your travels with people as you're out traveling, I use Track My Tour and share my travels, and people can comment in app, and I can share photos and comments with them across Track My Tours. And then in the end, if you want to do the output, you can create an album which gives you maps and the pictures and the comments of people that add in. It makes a nice little book if that's something that you're interested in. But nice way to share your travels with people. If you're not an Instagram or Facebook user, this gives you a portal that you can keep it private or you can do public out there. So, take a look at that and see if it's something that could work for you on your travels, and share your adventures with your family and friends. So my travel decisions, when to go. So we have to be aware of monsoon season, June to September, when it could be rainy. But I would recommend maybe even in the springtime is a nice time to go. Around the April, May time frame is a good time to go in there. But don't let the monsoon season dissuade you based on where you're starting your travels from. Should you venture to India. I chose to use, I flew in. I had a travel service taxi take me to my hotel, and then I leveraged delivery services from there to get to where I needed to go. I also had a number of friends that live in India, so we got together and we traveled together through some of these trips. So that was very comforting to have my friends with me as I did these adventures in India. As I said, I chose to make this a multi-city You wouldn't drive it. It's just so far between these major cities and locations, but it is sometimes the only way to get. So when I went to Bangalore, I did drive, had a livery service take me out to Mysore. When I was in Chennai, I used the livery service to get me out to some of the outer areas of Chennai. And similar in Delhi, New Delhi, Jaipur, and Agra, hired a livery service to take me to those locations. Trains just weren't really something I wanted to be involved with on these journeys, so I did hire a car, and we were able to stop as we wanted, as we saw some things that we might want to see and do, and that gives you a little bit of leverage of kind of making the travel and the journey work for you, is being able to stop when you want to stop. You might see something to say, I want to go here or there, so something really to keep in mind. One other consideration of the monsoon season is a visa. You do need to get a visa to travel to India. Very simple to apply for and get. So very simple to travel in and out. And I've flown in and out of India several times over the years, and it's just a great, having the visa, getting in, getting out. I just had no difficulties at all, both applying for and getting, and then using the visa over the times that I was going there. So, if you've liked the idea of traveling to India, I haven't shared a whole lot just yet as far as the travels themselves. This is about getting the idea flowing of where to and travel to. I've highlighted some big cities. Some people may say, oh, I want to go to Goa, very popular recreational area. So a lot of people do go down to Goa at the very southern tip of India. You may want to go to Mumbai. You may want to go to one of the other big cities in the area. I visited the high visible ones in this video. So if you like that idea and you like my videos, please give it that thumbs up. If you're interested in following me, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next video, where we're going to travel to Bangalore and Mysore. So keep traveling, and thank you.